Tesla is offering some pretty wild deals in the United States and in Australia actually as well on used cars. Now, these used cars are not necessarily the old versions. Some of them are actually just demo models. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. In Australia, there's some pretty big discounts on inventory stock for both the Model 3 and the Model Y. But Tesla in the US is now offering new deals on its used vehicle inventory. And, well, here's what Teslarati said. Consumers looking for a great deal won't want to pass them up. Now, I don't know if that's true, but it does sound like they're pretty good value. Traditionally, Tesla hasn't allowed potential car buyers to lease its used inventory. It's just been selling them straight up. The only two options were to buy with cash or finance Teslas through Tesla or a bank if they were used. But with the elimination of the $7,500 new and $4,000 used EV tax credits, Tesla is breaking its own rules and now offering lease deals on its used vehicle inventory, but only in a couple of states as of right now. I'm going to assume they'll probably enlarge that pretty soon. Tesla has lease deals on used Model 3s and used Model Ys in inventory in California and in Texas. And so I think this is sort of Tesla saying, well, we need to sell these cars, so let's think of an alternative way to sell them. The deals are actually really good because you can get them from as little as $0 down payment. It's very unusual to get a lease on an EV for $0 down payment, and you can get them for under $225 per month for some cars. So Tesla's actually advertised this themselves. Lease a pre-owned Model 3 or Model Y for as low as $0 down and $225 per month. Yeah, I mean, it's really low. Tesla also is doing something it didn't used to do as well, which I didn't agree with. They're now allowing customers to buy the vehicle at the end of their lease deal, which enables some really good ways to end up as the owner of the car after paying not a whole lot of money per month to actually drive it. I think it's a good idea. The lease deal helps Tesla get rid of older vehicles that might not be of future use to the company or might be hard to sell. And apparently one of the reasons it's doing this is because Tesla was thinking in the past, used vehicles, it could use them as robo-taxis once it had sold full self-driving and the software was working correctly. But Tesla has now accepted the fact that basically used vehicles with hardware 3, they're not really, it's going to be really hard to get them to get full self-driving to work on those cars. They need hardware 4 at minimum, really. So there's no real point for Tesla to hold on to any used vehicles. And so, they're trying to get rid of them. This is good deal, I think, for customers. And apparently Tesla used car sales last month in the month of July were the highest they've actually ever been in the United States. This might actually increase them again. Now, there's also some other good deals. I saw the Volkswagen ID4 even cheaper to lease. There is an upfront payment though, but for the brand new Volkswagen ID4, you can lease it at a lower cost than a used Tesla Model 3 or a Model Y. I think it's about 170 US dollars, which is just ridiculous for how it's a pretty good car, and that price seems insane. But you do have a lump sum payment to pay at the start, but still, 170 US dollars a month is absolutely wild. Anyhow, quite a few good deals available on used and new EVs in the United States. The average discount per electric car sold in the US in the month of July was 9,700 US dollars. So big discounts. Get in on it. I mean, it's a good time. It's a great time to get either a used or new electric car in the US and also in Australia and in Europe. In fact, everywhere, and in China. Everyone, let's buy more electric cars. Thanks for watching. 20% cheaper Tesla Model Y. It's, well, here are the changes on the exterior. There is no front bumper camera, no split headlights, no glass roof. So that glass panoramic roof, that's going. No rear indirect light bar. I think it looks better without it. Afterburner reflection panel replaced by body painted panel. So those are the changes on the outside. On the inside, no cup holder cover, no storage in front of cup holders, no rear screen, single stalk for turn signals, and vegan leather seats that are not ventilated. Those are the big changes, but there's a few others as well. All right, so some very interesting information here. Tesla's new, cheap, 20% cheaper apparently. I mean, this is what Tesla is saying. If it's 20% cheaper, it's going to make it one of the most affordable electric cars you can buy, period. We know the details now, not exactly, but we got some pretty interesting data here from China showing what the new Model Y will and won't get, well, what it won't get specifically, which is very weird to me. I don't understand why this would be a good idea from Tesla. I mean, some of the things seem good to remove them to make it cheaper, but other things just seem really strange. Here are the details though. Here's what we know so far. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to have you with us. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. If you'd like to become a YouTube member, a member of this channel, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below. Tesla's most affordable, or much more affordable, car has been seen in spy photos. You can see it's got smaller wheels. That's the first most obvious thing. But there's some other details that are a lot less obvious. And first of all, I should point out, guys, there is going to be a smaller version of this car, apparently. We've seen prototypes driving around in the United States, a smaller version of the Model Y. Some people call it Model 2. Electric and other places are saying that project's been cancelled. I don't know if that's actually true. Elon Musk has denied that was cancelled. So it might not have been. It might have just been, they might just say, well, we're not going to do it this year. We're going to do it next year. So some actual facts here rather than just speculation. The new version, cheaper, stripped down version of the Model Y will be a Model Y, but it's going to have a smaller rear light bar. I mean, to be honest, I couldn't care less about the rear light bar. The rear light bar looks like it's, missing the Tesla logo across the rear. I don't know why that would help Tesla save money to make it cheaper, but anyway, that's one of the differences. You can also see the interior. The seats are covered up. The big change here, there is no panoramic glass roof. That is a nice feature, but I would have thought it wouldn't necessarily be a cost-efficient thing for Tesla to do to change the car. That's a big change they've got to make the entire roof steel instead of being panoramic glass. So that's the big change here, missing out on that panoramic glass roof.